Alright, I'm gonna try and film things. I'm having an ADHD day. I'll give you an example. I was making more of these pages out of the A6 Hobonichi kind of little inserts, and I punched them all wrong. Can you see that? But I got some hole reinforcers, which I keep calling peg reinforcers because of animation, but nobody knows what I'm talking about. Hole reinforcers. And then I lost my phone, and then I lost all these things that I'd pre-prepped. She's like, I'm not going to get this done, am I? It's just not going to happen. But luckily I found it. And so we can do. Let's see. So in the last video, when I was talking about the Muji thing that's similar to the Wearingle thing that you could put this on, I didn't know what it was called because on this one I don't have the name. But I found, and I was Googling and I couldn't find it, but then I found another one that I have, so it's called, bizarrely, a belt seal. And it basically makes any kind of notebook, sketchbook type of thing into a snap closure. Now, I can't find a link to these at Muji in the US. It's so bizarre. Like, usually in the US you guys have everything. Nobody has these Wearingle ones, and nobody has these Muji ones, and I don't know. I don't know what to tell you guys. Maybe Daiso has something. I can't see Daiso, so I bet they do, knowing them. Okay, so we're going to swatch. I have water, so I'm somewhat ready, but I am not promising that this won't be chaos, because we have a brush. Where's the pen? Here's the pen. I checked to see all these things were here, just so you know. Doesn't mean that I then could find them 5 seconds later, because I can't find anything today. I'm going to stick this in here so I don't lose it. Alright, so we will do the bottles first. So, this is the symbol I did for the journal eyes, because, you know, making a banner in your journal. This is what I've decided KWZ is going to be, or KWZ, depending where you are. And I'm counting the amount that Cyan gave me of her 2022 bottle as a... Is it 2022? Anyways, the Beef Eater one. As a whole bottle, because she practically filled up this whole Dominant Industry bottle. And then a friend of mine sent me a picture of the front of their bottle, and I'm going to make a sticker, and I'm going to stick it on so that we know what it is. Alright, let's do this one first, because this is the one I'm most interested in. Oh, can she open it? Where's my opening guy? Is that it? Yeah. Okay, now that I got it open, I found the opening guy. But I'm sure it'll happen again when I do this one. Alright, so it's got kind of a rosy, pinkish, coppery? Maybe coppery shimmer. So, and it's very much settled on the bottom. I'm trying not to shake it too much. I'm just trying to roll it without shaking you guys. So I need this, and I need one of the cards. Where did I just put the cards? Oh, you guys. Under here. Okay. And one of these cards. Alright, move this out of the way. This hand can hold it. Because that thing will slice you to smithereens if you let it. Alright. So this color is called Evil Queen. I had wanted Hecate? How do you even say that? I feel like I should know. Anyways, they didn't have it. So I got this one. This one was really close. Oh, I put a lot of ink on there. And I really should have thought about the shape before I did it, because this is not straight lines. Not my friend when I can't see lines straight. I do have my patch on to try and, you know, help out with this. Yeah, maybe rounded shapes from now on. This is just going to be messy because that's my world. And you guys are just visiting it. And you don't care, do you? You don't care how neat this is. There's some people with OCD just sitting there going, yee. Actually, I have OCD, so I'm going, yee. But lots of acceptance going on here. Maybe it is a lesson that's being sent to me. Alright, we've got that. Sometimes on these cats, the like face doesn't kind of come out clearly, which is a bummer. And I put the lid back on because I wanted to shake it again, right? Right. So, you know, the word on the street is that this stuff doesn't settle as much inside your pen. But it is settling in the... Oh, crying out loud. Whatever. It's settling inside the bottle. Okay, so... Journalize. Evil. Queen. Alright, and on this one, just to be difficult, where's my pen? It's all caps for the name. Evil Queen and journalize. Alright, we'll let those dry. So this, so far, is giving me kind of like Dominant Industries Sunset kind of colors, but darker. I keep making more room on my desk and then it's not enough because I just fill it up. Alright, so we're going to do Beefeater. No, let's do Old Smoke first. Okay, so we're going to do Old Smoke. This is this year's ink. Gray. Smells like vanilla, like all their inks do. And that doesn't bother me, but my friend Baron pointed out that he had a pen. Nice. Great. He had a pen that had KWZ in it a while back, and it still smells like vanilla. So I went to smell my pen that had KWZ honey and hasn't been re-inked with anything for like 4 or 5 months, and it still totally smells like vanilla. So if you do not like the KWZ vanilla smell, you might want to do an ultrasonic cleanser bath with a little touch of ammonia. That would probably get rid of it. I tend to just do 1 drop of Dawn dishwashing detergent and a couple drops of ammonia in distilled water. Much easier to paint that in. Yeah, see, like the eyes are just... Can't see this guy at all. You said Old Smoke. For some reason, Old Smoke is just giving me, like, the name of that is giving me, like, what's the electric chair's nickname? Something like that. Anyways. Of course, that's where my mind goes. Now we'll do the Beefeater with the brush I don't care as much about. Which one is this? Caran d'Ache. That's the brush I don't care as much about. Bizarrely, like these cheap pound store, what were they called? Derwent? Not Derwent. De La Rowney's are better than this Caran d'Ache that came with the gouache pans. For some reason this thing is buckling. Can you see that? I might have to set a bunch of books on it. Yeah, like, see? I don't like it. So I kind of swatched this a little bit earlier when I was trying to figure out what to put in these two. And it was a lot lighter than I thought it was going to be. It's kind of pinky. If you're into watercolors, kind of like quinacridone rose type of color. Or carmine. Yeah, I don't know what year that was. You know what? I think I've got it in a picture, so I'll write it down later. I'll do that for the other one too. Because moving along. Otherwise, I'll never get this done. I'm so slow. All right, so journal this mustard. Journal this pink. I'm not going to do because I did that in the other one, and that's my current favorite ink. I'm obsessed. And okay, so I've got two journal this. Move this out of the way. Okay. All right, so journal this is the journal. Get it? And then I need I forgot to do these. Do I go back and do them now? I'll do them off camera. Interest of time. I already take too long. Alright, so journal this mustard. Not mustard, mustard. Like you must art right now. But it'll be kind of probably a mustard color, I'm imagining. Buckling thing. Alright. Where's that coming from? Oh god, it's like dripping off the bottle. Eee! Paper towel, paper towel! Alright, I'm okay. I dip that in this thing. Not sure why I did that. Oh, it's everywhere. Maybe I'll cut all this out. I'm going to be completely covered in ink by the end of this. I can just tell. Alright. Journal this. So this journal, this company in the Netherlands, they're working on their website. I think right now searching for things in English is not working, so I will just, every time I mention them, keep listing them in the description, how to get on their site. In case, for crying out loud with this. I didn't crack this, did I? No. Okay. And then journal this bee leaf. Cute. Oh, I think the other one's supposed to have one of these. I think that would help. Maybe it's up in the cap somewhere. I will look. Look. Ooh, I like this color. Oh, see. I'm always forgetting something. So I'm also supposed to be putting samples in here. So, green. Leaf. Oh, I remember why I wasn't doing this on camera, because it takes a while to dry and I can't keep going. So I'll do those off camera as well. Alright, I'm back. Did you guys notice my chair? No, because it doesn't make any noise. So I couldn't find where I put this stamp. It's attached to a stamping, like a clear block somewhere. But because I can't find things, I couldn't find it. So I did one like it, like as close as I could get to it. And that's for Teranishi. So basically, funky circles are for Teranishi. So that's what I'm doing next. Teranishi Orchestra Tangerine. Yeah, these samples are from Cyan from Paper Tales. And they're like 10 mils. She gave me these humongous samples. Come on. No, don't put it in there yet because you're writing next. I've got ink everywhere. Hee hee. Okay. And with the Teranishi inks, I see people write guitar inks or Teranishi guitar inks, or I don't even know. I'm just writing Teranishi. Orchestra. Can I spell that? Tangerine. These inks are really good. Look how it's just stayed on the nib. I didn't have to dip again. And then I need to write with that too. It's so weird. I was waiting for a really long time today to film because there's this really loud bird that's living in the tree out in front of my house. And he just wasn't shutting up. And then as soon as I started filming, he just flew off. Which was very nice of him. Oh, and I did the peg reinforcers on this. It kind of looks ugly, but let's see what it looks like when I stick it in the book. I don't think anybody's going to notice. Anybody being me. Because I'm the only one who cares. La, 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 la. Now, I probably won't be able to do the slits that I usually do in the paper, but, you know, it is what it is. I mean, I can live with it so that I'm not wasting a whole book hunk of Tamari River paper, the old stuff, so it is what it is, and it's going to take forever to do. But I was really proud of myself for getting the holes on well, and if any of my old animation peeps see it, you guys can be proud of me. I've still got it. I can still put peg reinforcers on. Okay, so next is Tono and Limbs. Sakura Kyoto. So these Tono and Limbs were colors that Cyan bought at the pin show and shared out with me. a very generous amount. But yes, I think if it doesn't have the little plug guy, I might have to put these into sample vials, unfortunately. But I might, from when I was doing some kind of scent mixing, have some of those plugs. We shall see. This is really pretty. It's a really pretty kind of Sakura color. I love like right when I'm in the middle of it, I just go, oh duh. Come on, Shauna. Alright, I can set that lid down. Sakura Kyoto. Which, oh, I can't see that at all. Kaleidoscope Pure. Yep, everywhere. Okay. Oh, this is really pretty. It's like a cornflower blue color. I think maybe sometimes called Vertitor. I don't know. Pretty, whatever its name is. Toner and Limbs Kaleidoscope Pure. Now, I tried to look online at this ink, and it seems that Kaleidoscope Pure is a line, but then I couldn't find the color of the Kaleidoscope Pure to match this, so I don't know, man. I just decided to call it Kaleidoscope Pure. Alright, next up, and last two. What? That ink is everywhere. That mustard is everywhere, I'm telling you. Okay, and then here's my regret in life. This image. I'm trying to remember, how did I make that look? Let me just check, because I don't think I colored in the top. I think I just colored in the bell. Yeah, just the bell. I truly hate that, and I'm considering going back and like doing something else and re-swatching everything, but I have to try not to like let these things win, you know, my little obsessions. Right. It would help if I told you guys what color I was doing. Burleywood. So Birmingham Pen Company. Not a big sample, which is probably a good thing. I keep buying 4 ml samples, and it's like, I'm never going to get like through it. With all the ink bottles I've got and all the samples, I'm never going to get through that. No, don't close it. You're writing with it. Last one. Put this over there because it needs to go in the book. And this one is Petrified Wood, which I don't think was the one I wanted. I think I'd asked for Eroded Bronze, but oh well, I've got Petrified Wood. Maybe I did. I have no recollection. By the time I bought these, it was pretty late. Oh, this looks familiar. Maybe it was this. this one's running out on the nib. So it must be a little bit drier. Petrified wood. Alright, everything will dry. I'll come back, I'll compare things, and then I'll fill up a TWSBI of some sort with the Journalize ink and give that a try. Alright, bye. Alright, time to hold things up. Birmingham Pinko Burleywood. Closest thing I had was Rome Burning, and that's not close at all, it's greener. Petrified Wood. This is really pretty. It's kind of got a pink undertone. The closest thing I had was Pen BBS 504, which when I got the sample it was called Vernal Equinox, but I've since found out it's called Magnolia. And that's darker and a little bit more red. This is kind of just pinkish. Journalize Evil Queen. I said it reminded me of Dominant Industry Sunset. And the shimmer color, and the fact that it's kind of got a purple base, that's about it. Otherwise, this is a much darker, kind of muted purple, and I like it. And I'm going to stick it in a pin. Here we have Journal This Bee Leaf next to Avocado, which is a bit bluer. And then next to Takiwa Matsu, which is also just a little bit bluer, except for this weird top part. Journal This Mustard. Closest thing, Diamine Brandy Snap. I think that's pretty close. Coffee Date. African Gold, a little bit more yellow. Califolio Inti, too red. Beefeater. I thought that Poppy would be close to this, but it's not. Closest thing I've got is Herbon Encre Rouge, perfume, rose perfume. Kind of close. Old Smoke. I don't have very many grays, and I don't have one that's this light gray. I've got Document Gray, but that's darker, by Diatramentis. Orchestra Tangerine by Teranishi. Kind of close to Earl Grey Tea, but Earl Grey Tea is kind of a darker color. Close to Inferno, but Inferno has a shimmer. Not sure you can see, it's kind of gold shimmer. And Maple's pinker, Dominant Industry Maple. I don't have anything close to this. Kind of cornflowery blue. The closest thing I've got is Pilot Arashizuku Asagao, but yeah, nah. Yeah, nah. Sailor Kyoto by Tono and Limbs. Bizarrely, like, a lot of the colors kind of look like Diamine Rider's Blood. There seems to be a sheen on this. And then Robert Oster Maroon is a little bit more brown. That's it. That's all the holding up. I think that's it for this whole part 2. Alright, now I gotta clean my desk. Bye. Not bye. Look at this. What the heck is in these Birmingham Pinko inks? This is my cleaning water. Can you see? It looks like antifreeze. What do they put in their inks? Alright.